Hello, my name is Starlord54, and today we've gathered at Nerdgasm 2017, where 50,000 nerds have gathered here to watch the two last contestants duke it out for $1 million. I apologize, the crowd is a little bit loud. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over the loud crowd, but there's a lot of hype here, and for the last two contestants for $1 million, so we're pretty stoked here. It's a shame that you couldn't be here. Maybe next time, losers. Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and zoom into the game here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit play. Up at the top left corner here. At the top left corner here, we do got, let me just hit unpause. Top left corner, we do have Lazagnah as the Terran player. Hit him with a G, good luck, have fun. Very respectful Lazagnah. Very good. At the top right, we do have burrrrito as the Protoss player at the top right of this map. I'm expecting a long, drawn-out game between these two. They've definitely shown that they have quite a bit of skill between each other. Lazagnah's record is an astonishing 153 wins and 0 losses. My God, he's so amazing. burrrrito, he came out of nowhere. He's a nobody, and I don't even know if he's going to be able to go get. I'm surprised that he honestly got this far in the league. So here at the top right, he's laid down a pylon, and it seems as though he's going out to scout with his drone, see if he can find anything in Metroid's Lazagnah's base. Even though the top right says Metroid, it's actually Lazagnah. He changes his username so people won't know that he's a real trap lord and just leave and disconnect the game. So Lazagnah sets a supply depot at the front of his base. I'm assuming he's a little intimidated by the burrrrito with maybe some early harassment. Maybe some dragoon harassment. I'm not entirely too sure, so it's kind of a weird play by Lazagnah. And Lazagnah's going down to the southwest quadrant here to see if he can't scout. And Lazagnah opens up with a barracks. Hasn't got his gas yet, so we'll see what he's going to do. Maybe he'll go with a 1 racks expand. Well, it looks like he's about to set up for a refinery at 12 supply. Yeah, the refinery goes up. And it appears that burrrrito was doing the same. He just set up his refinery and a gateway as well. So pretty standard play so far. Nothing too crazy. Let's see is that he hasn't found the bottom left quadrant, so he's going to continue scouting with his SCV here. Just a quick, let me pause this game real quick. See, I've already recorded this. I've already seen this. So even though we got a live crowd, we got a recording, but that's how we're making it do here. So let me just back up a little bit. Let me just emphasize that Lazagnah has 153 wins and 0 losses. No one can beat him. I'm pretty sure he's half asleep at his computer desk right now playing against this guy with one arm on the table. Probably using the other one to look at articles or watch a documentary on I don't know. He's Lazagnah. He's probably looking at an article on how to get bigger. He doesn't need to get any bigger because he's so big as it is. But anyways, I don't mean to get off a tangent, but let's get back to it. So let me just get off my face here. I know I'm beautiful. But, so Lazagnah is going to the southeast quadrant with his SCV to find out he's not there. The probe is still scouting around, getting some valuable information. Lazagnah does have 3 guys on gas, so he might actually be going for a met build. I would assume that's what he's going against. He'll wind up building. Because it is going against Protoss. The standard is building mech versus Protoss. So let's see what he does with that. And he's building a cybernetics core. I'm not sure what you build with a cybernetics core with Protoss. Again, I'm not sure if I said this already, but I don't play these games, so I'm not familiar. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a geek. I do cool things like calculus. But anyways, so he's got another gateway coming up, so I can maybe assume some early pressure by the burrrrito. Hopefully Lazagnah, the Italian dish, will be able to thwart this incoming attack that might be ensued upon here shortly. Let me see here. He's building another supply depot here. So he's going to keep his supply up. And if you're not familiar, I know some of you are noobs here, like myself, but you need supply in order to have more people. So you build the supply, it ups It ups your population account, your population count. Excuse me. And so you can build more units like a Marine here. And he got the Marine at the front of his base to make sure no one enters his property without proper authorization. That's why he's waiting out here. He's waiting for confirmation from his command center, from his Nexus, to see if he's allowed to come in. But he's not going to be able to get that because Lazagnah wants to win this game. So let's continue on here. And it appears that Lazagnah is setting up another factory for the Lord of me. I just can't remember. Like I said, folks, I don't play this game. I just watched Lazagnah play, and he appears to be the best player of all time, so he knows what he's doing. So he's setting up a machine shop on the factory here, and he's moving the barracks out for vision. So he's definitely not going to be building more bio units. He's probably just going to use this for scouting purposes, I would assume. Let me see here. He's building a Citadel of Doom. Again, folks, I don't know what you can build from this. I only watch Lazagnah, his stream. It's amazing. I only watch Terran. It just seems like the best race. Protoss just seems like only nerds play this. Only nerds play this race. So, anyways, looks like burrrito's moving out with his dragoons, and he will. Hello, folks. Sorry for the interruption. We'll get back to the live broadcast here in a second. We do have a fan being interviewed by one of our staff members in the stadium. So go ahead and take it away, Swag Daddy 69. Thank you, Star Lord 54. My name is Swag Daddy 69, and here at the front stage at Nerdgasm 2017, I have a few of Lazagnah's biggest fans that want to show their support. May I have your name, please?
Roxanne.
Oh, that's a very attractive name. So you're here to show your support for Lazagnah?
Well, I was.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. Yeah. Were you here for the burrito then?
Nah, I was here for Lazagnah, but since I met you...
Oh, that's very attractive. Folks, do you have a geeksonly.com?
I do. Do you too?
Oh, Swag Daddy 69 is my name. What's your account name?
Rational Roxanne.
Oh, God, folks,
yes.
We're going to have to... Okay,
I should look it up now. I'm in my phone. I don't have my phone. You have to email me.
Okay. Oh, my Lord, I'm going to have to deal with this later. I will definitely email you.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, back to the game here, folks. I got to get the other. Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Back to you, Star Lord 54. That was very interesting. Not what I expected. Anyways, back to live broadcasting, folks. Do a lot of damage to the SCV. Maybe that he'll be able to actually kill the SCV before he returns to the base and give the valuable information to Lazagnah. But it looks like he will not live and be destroyed in the middle of the map. And in the meantime, the two dragoons are wanting to harass Lazagnah's base. Hopefully, he has enough power behind this punch to actually do some damage. But Lazagnah is prepared. He sees it coming. He's got a tank out front with plenty of SCVs to repair the tank. Doing some damage here. Let's see. He kills one Marine. One of the Dragoon's about to go down. The Dragoon has gone down. There's nothing much to say he can do here. They got SCVs on standby to repair this tank. He's, as expected, he's going to have to retreat because he just can't do enough damage with two Dragoons. He does have another Dragoon to reinforce this front, but it doesn't seem as though he's not going to be able to push through this. He does put up siege mode, so it makes it a little more difficult for burrrito to do something about that. So looks like burrrito established a Templar of Archives, so he can build what I believe. Hold on, what I believe to be he can build Dark Templars. If you're a Protoss player and you build this structure, go ahead and uninstall, because from what I understand, Lazagnah hates these units, and he says anyone who builds these are noobs. So don't build this. Just forget about this, that it even exists in the game. And if you build it, then just please uninstall the game. You don't need to play it. Continuing back on, burrito seems to be reinforcing his front line with another Dragoon. Lazagnah here is pumping out some vultures. See what he's researching. He's researching mines, which is a very good play, because the Protoss player is building the banned unit Dark Templars. He's got one coming out. Honestly, folks, I think that burrito should be banned for building Dark Templars. They're they're just heinous. Like, they're just a terrible unit. Blizzard, why would you add this to the game? Anyways, continuing on, he has the thrusters and mines going out, so he'll be able to do some damage as well as harass with those the speed and the mines. And it appears that Burrito is going down to the southeast quadrant with his probe here, probably to set up another base, because the natural of either base does not have gas, and both races do need a lot of gas in order to do some damages. Let's see here. He's got a forge coming out for Burrito. He's not actually doing anything with it. I think he only wanted to build that so he can build these banned units, Dark Templars. Okay, so Lazagnah sets his barracks down in the entrance of his base, so I guess he doesn't want to scout with that. Hopefully, Lazagnah sets down some mines here shortly, because if Burrito was to move in with that Dark Templar, he would straight lose. Okay, here we go. At the entrance of his base, he's finally setting down mines to make sure that he's not invaded by these terrible banned units. It seems to be that Burrito's not really moving from his position. Lazagnah apparently trying to sneak on by with his vultures. Hopefully he doesn't take too much damage. The Dragoons are actually getting quite a bit of shots here, and he's able to go unscathed too much. The Dark Templars do stand by while the Dragoons chase. Let's zoom out here so we can get a better of a shot. He does lay down some mines, and the Dragoons are still chasing. Oh my gosh, you're going to run into them. They're going to do so much damage. Oh my lord, he just lost 3 Dragoons. And then the vultures keep going up to the entrance of Burrito's base, but he sees there's 2 Dragoons there, and he can't do anything, so he's going to have to run back, losing 1 vulture. Oh my lord, this is intense, folks. I just can't believe what I saw. That was amazing. The probe at the bottom right here is going to set up a nexus. You're going to really need that. You're going to need that, my friend, because this is... Okay, so he's going in with the DTs. Oh, my lord, he's taking so much damage by the mines. Oh, lord, he only got 2 DTs left. Thankfully that he laid down this mine. He lost the third... Oh, my lord, he's got 1 DT left. Jeez. Yeah. This is what you get for building Dark Templars, Burrito. You should be banned from this and never be able to play this game again. And he comes up, he surrounds him with all the... It doesn't even matter. Lazagnah is just all-knowing trap lord. He's just owning him with just vultures. I mean, I don't know what to say, folks. You're witnessing the most intense game of Starcraft 1 history. I mean, folks. I mean, you thought that maybe Flash or Hero were good players, but I'm amazed by the sheer skill and micro of Lazagnah. I mean, you just can't beat it. Let's see what kind of upgrades he's got. It appears that Lazagnah doesn't have any upgrades going on, but he does have an engineering bay going on. Let me go ahead and unpause this for you folks and zoom back in. And let's see here. Looks like he's already lost 2 Dragoons back to his right of his base. Underneath his base, excuse me, looks as though he has a robotics facility and a Stargate. Folks, again, I don't know anything about this game. I don't play it, so I don't know what you can build from a robotics facility. I'm not a nerd. I do cool things like, basket weaving. Anyways, getting back to it, so he moves the Dragoons back into his base. He's kind of been damaged quite a bit. Burrito's rethinking his situation. The probe has been running around in circles for the longest time at the bottom east or southeast of the map here, and he sets down a pylon. Okay, so it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Let's see what Lazagnah's doing now. He's got 4 or 5. He's got how many? He's got 6 siege tanks. Can I count here? He has 6 siege tanks, and he's moving out, setting down some turrets here. He's wanting to establish the second base here. Hopefully, Lazagnah doesn't take this natural because it doesn't have any gas, folks. And as you know, if you're a mech player, you're going to need some gas. So hopefully, Lazagnah doesn't do that. So setting up some turrets on the edge of his base so he doesn't get dropped in on. It's very smart by Lazagnah. Trying to see if Burrito has any upgrades here. He's not upgrading anything. He appears to be building an observatory. He's going to need it because apparently he's not observing his base because it's getting wrecked right now, or this entirety of the game. So let's look here. He's wanting to move out with his probes down to the southeast, and with the if you notice that, folks, let's go ahead and just take a look here. Zoom in. The mines here won't actually do any damage to the probes. There's a few units in the game that the probes or the mines won't attack, and that's one of them. And I believe another is vultures. But other units like the Dragoons here will suffer some damage, as you're about to see here. Oh my lord, he's rocking right into him. He's going to take some damage. Oh, thankfully he was able to do damage before they could actually get hit. Minor damage to him. Oh, he's going to lose 1 Dragoon there, boys. And he's able to walk past the other one without detecting the mines there. So he's got 2 photon cannons down to the bottom east here, southeast of the map. and he's going to be establishing that. It looks like he's doing some damage here. Lazagnah, not too much damage with the photon cannons there. He can't really do anything. He's just going to sit there and lose those two eventually. It was a nice try by Lazagnah, but that's not going to happen. He's not going to be able to take that base with two of the vultures there. And he appears to, I don't know if this is a miss micro, but he's sending an SCV down there. I think this is a miss micro. He just loses SCV for free, and he's got a SCV going to the southwest. Maybe you want to establish a base over there, and he's kind of well established at his natural. He did wind up actually taking it. Well, his siege tank is pretty intense. You're not going to be able to take that burrito. So let's see if he's got any upgrades yet. Okay, so burrito, I don't even know how he managed to get to the finals here, folks. He still doesn't have any upgrades. 11 minutes later. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I don't know how he made it this far. I mean, Lazagnah is the best player of all time, and it's probably going to be an easy closeout for him. So let's just get back to this game. Anyways, so I thought he was actually going to establish a base to the southwest, Lazagnah, but I think he's going to go to this mid center left to take that. That's what it looks like he's about to do. Let's see. He's building armories here, 2 armories, to go ahead and upgrade his units here. You see here he's floating his barracks over to do some scouting possibly, and looks like Burrito's going to be moving his units out, maybe do some damages. He's finally got some observers out about almost 12 minutes later. Holy cow, Burrito! I need you to pick it up a little bit. Play rank games. Don't go against players like Dryer Eyes. He'll make you a bad player. But anyways. So Lazagnah seems to move out of his base a little bit, maybe establish his presence, let it be known that his traps are big. Does he have a third? He does have the third finally going down, and it appears observers. It looks like Lazagnah is going down the southeast to harass the base. Hopefully, he can get some damage. He's quite a bit of siege tanks, and Burrito basically has no units. I don't know how he's going to be able to answer this. He sieges up in the middle of the map. He does spot him, especially with the observer right there, and a little engagement to the southeast of the tanks. He's taking a little bit of the damage. The siege tanks are just going to demolish these dragoons. Oh, they're taking so much damage. Oh, Burrito, what are you doing? How did you get to the finals? I'm kind of curious. Anyways, Lazagnah sitting down by us, unsieging, and it appears the dragoons are moving in a little bit. Or possibly just actually going down to the base of the southeast. He's also got an observer to the north of the tank. See what he does with that. Keeps eyes on it. Honestly, he could keep the observer above his units. He doesn't have anything to detect or shoot it. Oh, apparently he's going in with the dragoons. Hopefully Lazagnah is sieged up here in a second because he's deadly close. Here he goes. He sieges up. Does a little bit of damage to one of the dragoons, but honestly, Burrito doesn't have enough to do anything with this attack. And it appears that he kind of wants to engage on it, just try to keep Lazagnah from really getting into his base and destroying it, because honestly, I think he can unsiege and just move in on all these dragoons and own them without even actually in siege mode. So let's see, he appears to be just moving back. Let's see if he's got a few more. He's actually building, he's building carriers. Interesting. I wonder if Lazagnah is able to respond to this. He does have armories on standby. He's not building any anti-air at the moment. All he has is the air turrets. Oh my lord, big engagement in the middle. Oh, he's taking so much damage. Burrito, what are you doing? You don't have enough units. You need a macro order. Go back to school because you suck. Anyways, he loses his entire army, and Lazagnah has basically lost nothing so far. He's going to unsiege, and he's probably going to go to the southeast portion of the map to destroy this. And there's not a whole lot here except for two photon cannons. He's not going to be able to do anything with this, and he doesn't have anything to reinforce us except for like a handful of dragoons. 6 dragoons is not going to take this beefy army that is Lazagnah. Let's go ahead and look back up at the northwest, and he's appeared to have only 4 factories. Maybe he'll build some more to reinforce, but honestly, with Lazagnah's incredible macro skills and micro skills, he probably doesn't need any more than that. He is going to move all the way in. I wonder what he's doing. Oh, there's a carryout. What is he planning on doing? Oh, my lord, Burrito, you might actually save the day with your carrier. Hopefully he sieges up here to do the damage on the dragoons here. He does siege up, but I honestly don't think it's enough with the chokehold there. He's going to lose his dragoons, as you can see. And the carrier, okay, finally the carrier actually does something. I was wondering, anyway, so Lazagnah doesn't have a way to respond to this, and I think he's still not building any Goliaths So this is going to be a lot of damage taken by Lazagnah. Oh lord, he's basically lost half of his tanks right here. You got to think of something soon here, Lazagnah. You're going to lose your entire army. He's moving back. He's not actually attacking with these. I think he actually misclicked. Okay, here we go. But at this point, it's already too late. You're going to lose all your tanks. So he loses all his tanks over there, and he's got the vulture down here at the bottom right. Let's see if I can't move all. Hold on, folks. Hold on. I apologize. There we go. He's doing some damage over here, but it's not enough. Okay, so how are you going to respond to this, Lazagnah? Are you building? What's the button to get it again? Oh, here we go. He is building. Okay, so he is building some Goliaths now to respond to this, and he's got some Zealots and more of the banned units. That should be a penalty of 5,000 per unit. But apparently, Nerdgasm 2017 doesn't mind that you build Dark Templars. So it's a terrible league. Don't ever come to one of these ever again, even though there's 50,000 people here for $1 million on the line. But anyways, that's besides the point. So his base is really unscathed over here, kind of. Well, apparently he kind of got messed up. He doesn't have any probes over here, so I lied about that. Oh my God, he's in his main base with the vultures, and he's doing a lot of damage. He's setting some mines down. He couldn't explode all these. Oh my God, he's about to kill the probes here. Oh, he's going. Oh my Lord, he just like killed all of his probes right there. Oh my God, I'm gonna massage my nerd boner later. Oh my Lord! So okay, so that was a lot of probes there, and Lazagnah, you're the master at this. I mean, hands down, best player ever. I mean, you could teach Flash a thing or two about this game. Holy cow! Does a lot of damage to all the pros basically in the main base with just a few vultures. It appears that that burrrrito is going to go back in the main base or try to go back in the main base. Like, catch some of the SCVs of Lazagnah. And he's moving out with the 2 carriers. Oh my Lord! If Lazagnah's not ready for this, he's not going to do anything. So he does have a few of the Goliaths coming out. So I don't know if that'll be enough. We'll see. Is he researching? I don't know if he researched I don't know if he researched. Let me just hit pause here. I don't know if he researched the range. I'll replay it for you folks here in a little bit. I just want to give you a little bit of analysis, because that's what I get paid to do. I'm getting paid $5,000 per day to do this, so I'm going to give you guys the best quality and best casting I possibly can. Just remember me. I'm StarLord54. Follow me on my social media. But anyway, so hopefully that Lazagnah has got the upgrade for his. It's the anti-air for the Goliaths. From what I understand, when I do watch him, the range is actually greater than the carriers and battle cruisers. So it's very important that he has these, because he'll be able to kite him and not take any damage, and be able to thwart this attack with no effort, basically. Again, folks, it's just what I've been told. I really don't know that. I was told by Lazagnah. We're buddies, and every once in a while we'll have sleepovers, and he'll massage my back, and I'll massage his back, but don't tell him I told you that. But anyways, back to the game, folks. So let's see here. So he's coming with the 2 carriers, and he's doing a little bit of damage. Does he have any upgrades on the carriers? I don't see any. Does he have any upgrades on his? He is 1-1 with his Goliaths. He's hitting some of the little whatever the hell you want to call these things. He's not hitting the actual carriers. He needs to hit the carriers. Okay, so now he's doing a little bit. He's moving the enemy back here. He's not going to be able to respond to this, and might actually just destroy it outright. Let's see how he responds. He's moving out and all the way back to his base, and oh boys, there it is. $1 million on the line, and goes to Lazagnah, and congratulations, Lazagnah, on your victory. Honestly, that's exactly what I was expecting. Someone as inferior as someone like burrrrito is no match for you. My Lord, I wish I had traps like you. You're an amazing man. Anyways, folks, I'm StarLord54. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to, if you really enjoyed the gameplay, be sure to follow Lazagnah, because, well, he's the best player of all time, and no one can beat him. And if you do see anyone beat him, that's because they're hacking. Anyways, we're going to do a quick interview of Lazagnah, or with Lazagnah. We're not going to worry about burrrrito, because we don't interview losers, only winners on this channel. The crowd is roaring. We absolutely love the crowd that came out here. 50,000 people for $1 million on the line. We got Nerdgasm 2017. Folks, thank you for coming in and watching. Be sure to subscribe and follow his social media, and we'll go ahead and go into the interview now. Thank you.